Hey, it's your dry skin. I need to stay on moisture. Therapy hydrates up to 10 layers deep and delivers 3 essential ceramides, helping restore my barrier. Lock in 24-hour hydration with Synergy Facial Moisturizing Lotion.
And now introducing new CeraVe Anti-Dandruff Hair Care.
Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic.
You know what they say about summer. The days are longer, the nights are warmer, and the lemonades are perfectly balanced with sweetness, tartness, and a delicious cold foam on top. What? Just me? Try our sweet soft lemonades with 3 delicious flavors. Free each side.
With me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. He'll take a return and try
His grease cut inserts last 2 times longer, so we can wash it up with the pots and just rinse it.
CeraVe Hydrating Sheer Tint Sunscreen. Down 3 flexible shades that blend seamlessly into the skin.
And here comes the talented freshman. A huge spot for him. There might be a bit of a learning curve here, guys.
Every basin is the right reason to orange
He has to be able to handle his emotion. He's got a lot of talent, David. He just has to
Somebody curious to go to big stop for $7 tickets.
Realize it's one play at a time. Don't try to do too much, but he's got the talent, and now he's going to have to earn the respect of everybody around.
Looking for room. It's James.
Welcome back to the 2025 NBA Draft, presented by State Farm, Michigan.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
It's time to get you
They're on the board for
Barclays
season opener.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big
With the 12th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noah Essengay, the son of Johnny Brams, the only club in Germany.
Noah Essengay, one of the risers in this draft. Noah began playing basketball at 12, which was just 6 years ago. He's the second youngest player in this draft, and he played the last 2 seasons in Germany, which maybe is why that fan looked a little bit confused. But he grew up in France, and he made a huge leap productivity-wise, year 1 to year 2 in Germany. It says that he watches a lot of Kevin Durant. He watches a lot of Brandon Ingram and Kawhi Leonard as well, players that can dribble, that can shoot, that can pass and defend, the whole package here. Jonathan, how did you see him raise his game? I mentioned that leap he made from year 1 to year 2 as he has his moment here with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Noah Essengay is a ball of clay at 18 years old, waiting to be molded into a midnight
And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8.
at over 6 shoots. He draws fouls and punches with his fluidity.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was minimized there.
He made huge progress as the year goes on. Competition in Germany, despite being the second youngest player in this draft, after Fisher Flies. Until December 18th. Now he's shooting his thin frame. He's going to have to work on, but he's been super productive everywhere he's been, and is he not the type of instincts you can't teach on his size and length? Getting this big up forward, by the way.
Okay, so Noah Essengay headed here to the Chicago Bulls, who are keeping their pick, but that may not be the same for the Atlanta Hawks. So let's bring in our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what can you tell us about the 13th overall pick?
13th overall pick is being traded from Atlanta to New Orleans. New Orleans is sending the number 23 overall pick and a 2026 unprotected first-round pick that's going to be the most favorable out of New Orleans and Milwaukee. So essentially 2 first-round picks for New Orleans to move up. And at the number 13th pick, the New Orleans had significant interest during the bottom research
Typically, you don't see
Thank you
linebackers
so
that
very
can
much.
run like this guy, and that's why they
13 from the Atlanta Hawks. They already drafted Jeremiah Pierce. They traded for Jordan Poole. So far, their package, their backfield is starting to take shape here as they wait for DeJounte Murray to return. What do you see the Pelicans?
I think they right it off so it's the Zion situation. But they brought in Joe Dumars, brought in Troy Weaver, and they have pieces there to compete. Right? When you look at their score, Trey Murphy, you're looking at all those guys, and they're making room. They just drafted the gun fella, and they just moved CJ McCullough, so he's going to come right on in and get some quality minutes. So again, it's all about establishing coaching. Right, Zion, you're playing about Zion, you can just sign OG in the game, build that. Right, build them, you don't play no games, 42 kills in this, he's going to get him right, he's going to keep them.
I think you're right, and really the Pelicans here, it all really starts and ends with Zion Williamson and what they're able to do. We need to get it over to the podium. We have a special moment with the associations.
These two have outstanding time.
Black player was selected with the 13th pick in the NBA draft. They marked their first season with black players in the league.
He's piled up 82 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle of Gadsden. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's going to pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. College football involves guys and players having rights, and they capitalize on names.
Not Sweetwater Clifton.
Teams are in different
3 NBA pioneers.
Maybe the biggest thing,
The league's first black players who 75 years ago made history.
As we continue to welcome the next generation of players into the league tonight, we also celebrate the accomplishments of the legends who came before them. Chuck, Kevin, Jatan, your fathers hold a special place in the creation of the modern NBA. They were courageous, they showed resolve, and they represent a through line that continues today. The power of sports to bring people together. We are honored to recognize their lasting contributions to the game. Thank you.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dunk.
$75 years ago, celebrating the first black players in the NBA. And this is a league that really has been built, I think, Andrea, on inclusivity, on the backs, really, of black players who have made this league what it is today. So it's a nice moment from the NBA there to make sure to recognize the forefathers of the association.
Yeah, on the anniversary of, celebrating the men that have created the opportunity for these young men that we just saw and their ability to be here on this stage, to be their authentic selves and have this moment. I mean, a really special moment from the league.
And to come up and chat with us as well, Jeff.
And great to see the great Oscar Robertson up there. He spent some time with Cooper Flagg. Can you imagine how much money Oscar Robertson would make right now if you were playing for the greatest players to ever walk the planet?
And pretty incredible to see that he spent some time with Cooper Flagg as well. All right, the pick is in. It's time to get it back to the
13th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft. The Atlanta Hawks select Derek Queen from the University of Maryland.
Some clear excitement from the fans here at Barclays Center. And right there, Derek told me that sharing this moment with his mom and doing something great for her means absolutely everything to him. His father passed away when he was a child, and Derek says that his mom made so many sacrifices to be able to get to this point. Of course, he was a part of that Montgomery 4 team that went 33-0 before staying close to home. He's from Baltimore for college at Maryland, and his head coach, Kevin Willard, says he's
It's like having a 6'9" ball handler on the floor. Baby Perk. That's why his teammates call him Baby Jokic.
Oh, he can play. He can play. I mean, look, and I see it, right? He's not your today's big with everybody looking for being athletic and being a live threat in the basket. He has a high motor. He's relentless when it comes down to rebounding, and he has that soft, feminine touch around the basket.
You're a big Baby Jokic is the nickname you usually use for Alfred Şengün, and you're good with two, yeah? Baby Jokic, okay. I think of the highlight day of the season, maybe, a game-winning buzzer beater against Colorado State, a running floater at 6'9".
Yeah, he's length and skill is really the headlines at Derek Queen. He's got guard skills and terrific post instincts, but he's a mismatch. He's got great hands, great feet. His footwork is excellent. And really a high basketball IQ, a really good touch around the basket. He can post, he can operate in a short roll, and to Perk's point, an excellent rebounder and a fantastic offensive rebounder. He had 15 double-doubles. That was the most in the Big Ten since Jared Sullinger of Ohio State. That's 500 points, over 500, and over 300 rebounds, the most since Sullinger. And then great coach Derek Queen. I think he can improve his perimeter shooting, but his skill level as a big guy is really impressive.
His face-up game, his footwork, the body control. First, you mentioned the touch. 2-month Bird Academy drafted already tonight. You know, he was doing an interview, Derek Queen, with Gavoni, and I had to write these down because Gavoni asked him who he watches. This is Derek Queen. He named so many different players for specific reasons. He said AD for how he gets to his spots, Melo for the footwork, Shea for how he draws fouls, Jokic for playmaking, and Embiid for using his voice. All of those players, that's who he watches to create his game.
And now Derek Queen is with Harmonica McNutt.
Derek, standing with your moms, Lisa. Okay, we got to go through your basketball last 3 months or so. The game winner, or in the NCAA tournament, or tonight. I need you to rank both of them.
Definitely tonight. Definitely, because I might hit another game when you never know, but this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
When you saw him hit that shot bomb, what did you think in terms of the opportunities that he continues to give himself through the game of basketball?
It's just a blessing, and I just thought, I just knew that it was amazing. It was just so amazing.
As you head into your NBA career now, Derek, in your feature you talked about all your confidence. What are you bringing to the organization that you joined?
Winner. I feel like I proved that everywhere I went. And then like a person that's ready to compete and just play whatever coach needs.
You guys, Derek, Lisa, thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
Congratulations to Derek Queen. And meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs pick is already in. Let's send it back to the podium.
Just told that the kickoff team out there getting set. But I'm seeing the signage that says the pick is in.
So San Antonio picking again here.
And no chance at a return.
The commissioner is truly ready. Let's try one more time. Sending it back to the podium and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time for a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think what a good way, David, to
the San Antonio Spurs select
page is just finding an easy completion and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the foot.
And the pass hits, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for his quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with the
check. He's an elite and he has elite character. He comes from a basketball family. His father played college ball at Long Beach State. His grandfather is a member of the Deaf USA Basketball Hall of Fame. So his mom's a sign language interpreter, and Carter is fluent in American Sign. And on the court day,
offense heads back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job of play calling, too.
Yeah, another 3-and-D guy that we talked about a little bit earlier. His mom played volleyball at Arizona. He only had
he was hot. The ball was coming out of his hand.
But he made 39.
Syracuse doing business in the red zone.
versatile defenders. He's got size, he's got length, and he's got
looking for a crease. It's James. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
a switchable defender, as you say, and he gets hit a standstill three-point shot. So he can guard 1 through 4. He was second in the Arizona team in block shots. His assignment when he was the primary defender, he held his assignment to 37% from the field. He had over 25 steals. He was only one of 9 freshmen in the country to accomplish that. And almost half his points came off of 3-point field goals. So he can spread the floor. But really where he sets himself apart is as a defender. His versatility, his hands, his length. And he plays, and he was going to play a role this last year at Arizona. He wasn't relied upon to get primary score. He just busted his tail defending, getting to the glass. He wasn't expected to score, but when he had an open shot, he hit it.
He played limited minutes, but before February, it less than 20 minutes. Just 2 games with less than 20 minutes. The high-flying athlete, 39.5-inch max vertical, and a great motor. And like you said, Dave, consistent three-point shooter.
Yeah, he was top 10 in just about every category.
And he's with the Spurs team, a 3-and-D guy. Reminds me a lot of OG and a Note.
Yeah.
Now the defending champs, they're on the clock. The Oklahoma City Thunder at number 15. That'll complete the lottery here, the 2025 lottery. But we have seen plenty of talent come out of the first round, even outside of the lottery. You think of Tyrese Maxey, Pascal Siakam, who we just saw in the NBA Finals. Rudy Gobert was the 27th pick. DeJounte Murray, of course. Jimmy Butler. Desmond Bain. Our very own Kendrick Perkins, a gem to come in the first round outside of the top 15. When you're looking at the best available here, who could be the Kendrick Perkins, that gem of tonight?
Nobody could be another Kendrick Perkins. Let's not get crazy here. But there is some value here. Asa Newell, long, athletic, excellent rebounder. Thomas Stormer from Georgetown, a rim protector, a guy who can really control the lane. Chase Richardson, the lefty, he's small, but he can really score. And I really like Kasparas Giacochonis as well. Then Rasheer Fleming, who we talked about, another 3-and-D guy.
And no worries, whoever drafts Kasparas Giacochonis, he is known as KJ. So the fan base is very...
again?
You can call him KJ.
Yeah, stay away from that.
The 2025 draft will be right back.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can enjoy the Centurion Lounge. Access to incredible experiences worldwide. So being a fan for life turns into the trip of a lifetime. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like the meatloaf is different.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
When it comes to your wireless plan, don't settle for less. Get more with a free 5G phone and real unlimited data from Straight Talk. More ways to connect. I love you. More reasons to share. And when you spend less with Straight Talk, you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them. Switch to Straight Talk and get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average. It's for those who set the bar and elevate it. So as you redefine what's possible, Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Sure, yeah, come.
Don't worry. DashPass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store and stay right where you need to be. DashPass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
Our enamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's
backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
To secure victory, flavors in F1 Nabucco and total focus. They also need to eat. KFC fill-ups are back. Enjoy 4 ways to fill up for just $7 each. And see F1 the movie in theaters June 27. Rated PG-13.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
It's your pass.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And now on second down for this offense. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got all the work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like it. Just frustrating. Take 5 to 6 yards. Make him run. Make him know that you're willing to run the football and run it.
They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And his sister.
On the move, it's Haynes. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got it down at the 23.
Escaped the
Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
And Thomas says that after his father passed away, his mom
play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Of both parents. His dad was an accomplished soccer player, and Thomas attributes his
off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Well, really, Jay,
Fires
this
that.
is the scout
Once the defense is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle was finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's a good passer. He can do everything. But a very high-level post defender, very good rebounder. He was the second freshman in Division I rebounding behind Derek Queen of Maryland. And he was the first Big East freshman with over 2 blocks per game and over 50% from the field in the last 25 years. And
as they get set to snap it down,
like guys that have done that recently were guys like Chet Holmgren and Evan Mobley, averaged over 2 blocks and over 1 inch of steal. And he's the first rounder from Georgetown.
Serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and it forced the incomplete.
Andre is going to the end of the check.
Quickly complete.
And he fits right in, especially because of his defense.
Touchdown, Syracuse! What a grab and go for the score! When that receiver got free, it was
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback. Think about those stats. I like those touchdown passes. Well, I just threw it really short.
He did, but with his shot blocking ability and that in hand, he can block and steals. And with that defensive mindset, going with a team that has a defensive mindset in Oklahoma City, like, holy cow, when they defend like crazy now, you have this.
He's still on
Welcome to the champs. There you go.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
26.5 defensive rating when he's on the court versus off the court. The highest of any D1 player this season. That's the defensive impact that he has.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
We'll share that
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Cooper flag. Cooper. We saw the incredible draft parties that are happening across Newport, Maine. We actually got to meet some of the folks.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Because they felt like you were representing them, and you weren't just getting drafted. They were getting drafted with you. How many texts you got on your phone last night?
I gave my mom my phones as soon as it started. I haven't even seen them, so just going through this process is incredible. I know I have so much support from that.
What has been the most successful part of the night so far?
I think just hearing my name get called, sharing that moment with my mom, my dad, my two brothers, that's something that really means the rest of my life.
How about seeing their teammates drafted?
That compares pretty high. I think, seeing Connie and Kaman both get taken to the top 10 is an incredible feeling. I know how much work they put in, I know how good they are, how good of people they are as well, so it's incredible to see that. Went down
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more
it was great. It was a great workout down there to get in and meet everybody and see everybody. But I think, talking to Coach Q, I think he's had a lot of just not going to be an impact player. He's going to let me have the ball a little bit, I think. And just trying to rock out and do what I can do.
And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You had me ready.
He'll bring it back to 10. They'll put a stop in there, turn it about the 37-yard line. The Syracuse offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Sort of soak everything in from this night. It's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week.
I tried my best. That's what I'll say. I mean, it was a blur as soon as I heard it happen. It's been a blur. So, tried my best. It was appreciated, but it definitely feels so terrific.
We've got your back here because we recognized the entire state. So we can just take a look at some of the solutions in free time. Take a listen.
I can be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend it.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success.
Thank you.
Thank you. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make it wear out and physically feel you.
Yes. I had to watch out and I had to keep checking it.
This bad.
It started a little late.
So demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to
player coming out. That comes with pressure.
Yeah, you played at Duke. Comes with pressure.
They're now the #1 overall pick in the draft. How do you process pressure?
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game.
South, I have AFib,
Right now,
which increases the risk of
around the defense
5 times.
Heart race just taking last night in practice.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Well, he does a
This
really
is
nice
no time
job
to
buying
think.
time. I love the awareness that understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are. He's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
On the run, it's James. He pulling down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And the running back didn't do much. Nice job of it.
In the basement. Join Cozy TV for the best, the worst of Arthur. Arthur Unleashed. All next week, starting at 7 on Cozy TV. I still got it.
He's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
Would you look at you working like a dog on a Saturday night? That's why the man pays you the big bucks.
Having to settle for the field goal.
It's nice that you're becoming this independent woman who feels good about staying at home, but
Would you at least wear those thigh-high boots so I can feel good about staying at home?
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Check out.
Many times can we watch change this and walk into the ocean.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right?
Bring up that range and from the outside time. Take Ryan Gumbel's the buy on the Today Show.
Red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Did you make me watch this? I was just getting
Lining
over
up to tackle one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for the completion.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pena. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This quarterback is having a day, man. And right there, he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there. But what a game this dude is having.
The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receiver. Williams will pass. Got his man.
I mean, she basically told her own.
Getting the timeout call.
Well, this offense has come out
She never did that
They
before.
are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive.
So
We're only in the
that's why I
second
be
quarter,
saying,
guys.
feel like
Already,
people be
this guy
trying
has
to
over
talk
200
about other
yards
people
passing.
for shit they do.
Oh, the baby mom, because the baby mom, his son mom.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And quarterbacks have to really understand spacing. They got to understand I'm near the sideline. I can shade inside
Exactly,
of that
because
guy.
that's some bullshit. Like, she really is buying them. Everything that's coming out really just let me know everything I need to know. And the way my young boy being treated. I see everything for what it is. And I ain't just talking about with him either. I feel like he's on the tip with the pod. Like, he just accepting anything because he just came home. That shit ain't cool. Like,
by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the
and
guys
my little brother just called earlier trying to talk to them because his man in a wheelchair and his man tried to kill himself today. He shot himself in the fucking, he put his gun in his mouth and shot himself in the fucking, and it came out of his fucking cheek. He tried to kill himself. I'm on that tip, like, that shit real. That's why they need support. He like, he ain't got nobody. Like, daughter on some bullshit with him, his 15-year-old daughter. Running the movie on him, not listening to him, taking his car, taking his bread, running from him, literally running from him so he can't get to her, types of weird shit. I'm like, bro, when they don't have nobody, I said, why you think I go out my way to be there for you, bro? I said, because if they don't have nobody, bro, they're liable to crash or do some shit to themselves, bro. It's already hard enough dealing with that shit. And then they gonna have their moments when they dealing with shit. That shit real.
You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back into
Yeah,
the
I wouldn't have been trying to be up on you. But that goes on how you treat a motherfucker. If you was acting weird to him or acting distant.
You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. If they don't do anything right now, this defense has had their number all game long.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Got it in the middle of Allen. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage. But look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
I can tell that he cared. Bro, he cared more.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball.
I'm not going to say they don't care.
Especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they don't care because I know y'all.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
I ain't playing with Sadie for everything, but I think it's nice. She was like,
He wants you to be happy. And I know they wasn't feeling too either. Nobody want to be uncomfortable as a male. Shit, but a female being uncomfortable,
that lead
that's
just
creepy
keeps getting
type
fatter in
vibe
this
shit.
kickoff team doing a
It's
little
too much.
running.
Like, that's why I had to kick niggas out when I had my sister live on me. But niggas respected it because at first Molly was sick with me. But then I'm like, bro, like, I'm like, hey, you and my sister staying.
Last time, David, they'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the
First, he was sick. He did all in his face.
They need to put something
And
together.
then the next day when I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, it makes sense. Too big.
And start playing like a unit on this one.
She got it in
You'll
front.
take 4 yards on first down every time.
It'd be weird for you to be here with her. Like, that's just not cool. You dug yourself. But I think he was more so sick because I said he could stay with me and then like flip the script like, but I didn't know it was gonna play out like that. She really just came on some emergency
Give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tackle.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck do you? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not one of them. Like,
You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone.
I think he had to dig himself. Like,
yeah, that was even weird for him to even email like, no, I did it.
They'll give it to him again.
But niggas, you know how
efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing,
and what I say, like,
someone gets
and I even said, like, that's not cool.
Just like that.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Yeah, like, I don't know you.
Working that left side now. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself its first down.
I don't know you.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle is Hendricks. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Right.
The ultimate grab and go for the score.
The type of people that you think would say some shit like that with,
down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not
why the fuck
but
would you
we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
My cousin was telling me when I told his brother, he was like, he don't No, he out of pocket. He keep
On
asking
to
for
attempt the
money.
try.
One time, the first time, he said, "Look, can I borrow $50 and give it back to you?"
Hit
Whatever,
that one
whatever.
with some aggression
He was
for the
like, he
point
had a
after.
little drive school.
We check in with Kevin
Listen,
Connors.
if you
What's
need
going
it,
on, Kevin?
you don't gotta
Boys,
borrow.
if it's happening in college football, we've got
Just
eyes
ask
on it.
him.
Check this
He's
out.
like, well, can I get
Ole
$50?
Miss
He's
is
like,
running
I sent
away
it to
with
you.
this one, thanks to an offense
He is
that looks
like,
like it did when
then
Archie and
another
Eli
time,
were
he
here.
was like, can
They're
I
up
borrow
by 24
$125? He
over
said,
the
borrow it.
Astronauts.
He was like,
We
no,
are the
no,
eyes and ears of the
he's like,
college
all right,
football
I'll send it
fan,
to you.
and we've got you covered
He is
all day
like,
here in
then
studio,
you want to
guys.
call back
Oh, and how
another
about
time.
that?
He
I
said,
know
for
Kevin and
$200.
those
He said,
guys
I
will
was
be
like,
keeping an
yo,
eye on
yo,
it
you're
for
not
us.
going to keep doing it.
Makes the grab
Like, enough
outside.
is
It's
enough. We're not
James.
about to keep
And
doing
he'll
it. It's
step
like,
across
give
the
him a hit
sidelines
and
after
take the
making a
eye.
good gain on that one. Now on second down after the short completion. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
A nice
That's
job by
how
the
Pop
defense there,
is. No
tackling the catch
bullshit.
and
I mean,
smothering the
but
tight end. They
they
know
ain't
this
just
offense is
try
going
to
to try to
get
find
borrow
him in
some
the
money
passing
from
game
me.
in
Just
a
try to
lot of
borrow
different
$50 from
situations.
me.
That time, perfect coverage, and nice
I'm
job
God.
bringing the big
I
guy
wanted to
down.
say,
He
bro, where's
unleashes a
my money
long one.
that you owe me?
And they
Like,
can't hook up on the big
I don't
play.
even feel like going there. It's like, bro, you good. I don't even got it. Like, you asked me for my cash app and then never reply after that. You not low. And that type shit be pissing me off because you go out of your way to ask multiple times and know how to be nice and all the little slick shit you do, all the little manipulative shit. Like, I don't like that. I don't be feeling niggas. Niggas is crafty. Like,
Niggas and bitches.
niggas and bitches, no bullshit. That's why I be there for so fucking much. Like, I feel like if I ask you for something, I really need it. But I really can't rely on motherfuckers like that. Like, bro, imagine me calling that nigga and asking him
Third
for
and
something.
short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the
That
ball in your
nigga
hand quickly, but the
call
timing
me in a
completely
heartbeat.
off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone with good tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole explode through.
I'm really cool with you bringing it up because that shit, when you said it the first time, I really,
She was telling me, like, I was arguing with Libra, like, me and her was, like, really about the fight, like, because when Brandon and my son, she telling me the story.
I remember all that. So it's like, I don't remember that because I don't be around her. You know, so I didn't know about that part. But I remember all that. That's why I say what I say. Like, that's why they know, like, all the little niggas know, like, who not gonna run them. Lil Kyle always be there. Lil Kyle always do what he gotta do when shit go down. Every time. Like, that's why shit the way it is. But them niggas really be bitches. Them niggas be running and doing nothing. How the fuck is he still walking around? What?
I be tripping, but I don't be tripping sometimes.
Oh, don't be tripping. What, bro?
Even though I'm a female, but I be peeping shit.
But they be saying I be tripping because of what I be doing or how I be reacting and shit. Like, I ain't tripping. Y'all tripping. Because when I hear you say certain shit about certain shit, I be like, or like my sister, that's why I like talking to Dior, because Dior be on that shit. Like, Dior a gangster. Like, Dior really, like, that's why I talk. Like, I like talking to girls that, like, ain't on that bullshit. Like, just want to, like, be with the masses. Like, that shit corny. I'm a reality person. There's too much shit going on to be.
Yeah, I can't do fake. I cannot do that. And me and her like talked about that numerous times, like being fake and all. Like I fake just don't sit right with me. I can't be fake.
That's why one day I just told Sean, like, bro, it's a full-fledged war going on, bro. Like, you tripping right now. Like, you trying to act like shit ain't happening, but that's happening. Then the next day, yo, bro, I'm glad you said that to me, bro. You really chucked me. Like, I was being naive and da-da-da. I'm like, bro, like, you burned me the fuck out, bro. Like, keep telling me what not to do and what not to, like, bro. You tripping, bro. Niggas try to kill our boys. At what point, like, really don't hear that, though, bro. Like, multiple occasions. Like, I've been trying to stop shit. Like, that's why I'm really on. That's why I really got on what I really got on too, because I really was trying to stop shit before it got to where it got. Like, I really was. Like, I really wasn't. I really was one of the ones that really was trying to, like, nip shit in the bud before it got to where it got. Like, niggas really was acting grown and acting cute. And niggas know who they is. Like, a lot of little niggas that's my age and even older. Okay. Some of the young boys too. Like, everybody want to be acting grown, acting cute, saying little fly shit, doing little fly shit. Okay. It's hard to trust.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
I eat from like the first couple times.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Williams looking for a man. Finds a tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On the run, it's James. He's got enough to give Syracuse.
And it's crazy because it's funny that you bring that up because Kai really just brought that up the other day. He was like, yo, you likely were supposed to stop fucking with her right there. I was like, you're really right. Man. I was like, me liking her, ignored it. Like, some bullshit. I was like, but I was up on her. Like,
they've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I was like, I ain't let her win that argument though. Like, I hit the lid. I'm like,
and he'll just get rid of that one.
I'm a little bit surprised.
Of all people know what's going on.
Late in the game with this kind of lead, they're on first down.
She was up on me. She was up on me. Like that's why I really was sick with her because she like, yeah, my son be with your son. I'm like, who is your son? Like, I really didn't know who her son was. I was like, who the fuck is your son? She was like, they call him Jet. I was like, your son Jet? I'm like, that's why I'm like, between me and you, he took the joint off my young boy that night. Like when all that shit went down. Like,
second down.
Yeah, I know everything that's going on.
This time it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
like
out.
she was on the tip, like how she gotta protect herself and she gotta be up on certain shit that's going on and she can't be around certain areas and all this shit. So now we get in front of a fucking hookah lounge and you just get retarded and forget everything. Like, what, bitch?
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Grab near the marker, it's Haynes. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Syracuse
That's why I said she definitely was being fake because like I just said 30 seconds a minute ago, she was up on me. Like, she really was up on me. Like, you know how little shit I got. Like, you'll know certain shit from Noel, or I'll tell you certain shit. Like, because I've been messing with you and all that. And we got closer and closer, so certain shit I told you, like how your mom was out there one day, I was about to draw, like, and I chilled, because I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this while my man.
This has been a beautiful drive to watch.
Certain shit, like,
continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
But you know that what's going on is what's going on. Like, even from not fucking speaking with me, you kind of knew something was going on. Like, you may have not known as many details, but you knew something was the fuck going on. She knew who the fuck I was. Like, she knew why. She knew everything. Like, she knew about all this shit, all the war and all that. That's why I'm like, she told me her son was being with my son and my nephew, like, Mayor and Kai. Like, she already knew. Like, that's why I'm like, who is your son? Like, she's like, yeah, my son be on Napper Street. And one day, I was like, yeah. I was talking about Mayor. I was like, well, one day he had got booked on Napper Street because I just bailed this dickhead out. He goes right to Napper Street. So I already was done with him. I'm like, yeah, he cooking me. Like, because Kai sent me to John. Like, yo, check out your man's story. I'm like, bro, what is he doing? The next John I get, oh, yeah, your man got tased and got booked. I'm like, bro, I'm done with ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? On that tip. I was talking about that. She like, yeah, my son be with them. So I was already up on her, like, and she already up on me, like who's your son? Like, so for you to be all up on everything that's going on and saying how Lil Nas left with your son that night, everything happened and all this shit and all little shit that I know pertaining from that night, like, and other nights, like, you just burnt me all the way out. Like, and she knew it because she really was like apologetic and on the all right, and try to laugh it off. Like, so I just let her have it because she knew she was wrong. Because the next day I'm like, yo, you was on some bullshit. She like, all right, yeah, I was. You got it. Don't keep trying to rub it in. She was laughing and shit. Like, I really was on some bullshit. I'm like, yeah, because what, bro? Like, when was I never not gonna have my strap? Like, you tripping? Like, fuck was you trying to lie to me or something? Like, what? Like, I'm about to go put my joint up because I'm not from around no fucking Delaware. I don't know they politics. We getting towards the door, but I'm peeping they patting people down and shit. As we getting closer, I'm like, oh, they fucking patting people down. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't going to do this. I'm like, yo, I'll be right back. I'm about to go to the car real quick. She talking about something. Oh my fucking God, you got a gun on you? I'm like, what, bro? Like, whole attitude change. But I'm like, why did she just answer like that? Like, instantly, she act like she had an attitude. Instantly, act like she ain't want to go. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out. Fuck that. I really should have stopped fucking with it then, but it was big about shit. I really don't give a fuck. I'm off her. Like,
No, I was just saying.
I really did. I really fucked it with her, and I thought she fucked it with me, but she clearly wasn't fucking
You've
with
seen
me.
him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game too. They are highlighting his
And I'm a
versatility here
real
on
ass
this drive.
nigga, and I can say it.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now
That's why I
second down.
called her. Like, man, what you talking about? Yeah, she was just
Williams
trying
will
to
pass.
get back with it, get basically get over a nigga through you. And so she, I was like, exactly.
Problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Cool. All that was cool, but the way you went about it was way corny. Super corny for the way you went about it. And yeah, I told you, like, because that's when I was at her crib that night. Like, I was at her crib that night. How you think I know all this? And she said, yup, she was there. That's what I was saying. Like, that bitch was there, bro. That was my bitch. Like, that's why I was like, hey, yo, you showing off. Okay, you got it. That makes you feel better. I know we can do it. My son know the real. Like, hey, Hug know the real. Like,
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive.
That's why I said I ain't like. You just corny. You just let me know you corny. Cause you could have, like me and Kyle was saying, you could have been like, yo, like I really am, like I really do fuck with the ball. Cause I asked her, I'm like, yo, you still liking the ball? She would have been, oh, fuck you, man. Like, God, I don't ask you about other bitches. Mind you, she just asked me about a bitch, but she caught herself and was like, never mind, because I ain't answer.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net.
You know how I get when I just don't answer certain shit, so I just didn't answer. She was like, oh, never mind. So you really just was mad because I didn't answer you, bro.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game
like,
long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20.
But I just rather not.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build.
If them niggas was there, I was already up on her though. Like, I'm not dumb, bro.
Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well.
I'm like, you don't know fees, and you don't know pros.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Because I'm no feet. Like, I'm like, yeah.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Right.
You had to be there to pick out.
No, I didn't know that until she said it.
I'm just saying when you said it, like, what you do to happen.
They want that clock to run.
Oh, man, I'm fucking new.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
That's my point.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back.
Point, bro. So she told on herself. That's why I always was up on her.
This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
All this shit she was doing.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I don't like this. She's going to do that. Now you getting fake attitude, and now you saying shit, and want me to guess shit, when we never been on that.
They'll line up for a second down play. Now the quarterback
and
changing
posting
the
shit about me indirectly, and when I ask her about it, just act like I'm.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back.
It just was too much bullshit.
Inside the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense puts 6 on the board with the.
To that. Yeah, a lot of people was like out for me. Fuck with say it's heavy, but I just want to fuck you out. And I want to know how the fuck you live. Like, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. I'm not one of them that let shit slide. But they know how I am.
Like on a score page, and I see it was like, yeah, Ricky from it said something like that. It might not just say this exists. Like, it did say Ricky from 27. He did not tell. He is out for other reasons. Some shit like that. I'm like, why is he ain't home? This is before I knew he was home. I'm like, that boy got like 18 and a half years. People stupid.
I ain't mad at it if you home if you home with it.
But for somebody 14, some motherfuckers must be saying.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're right. Motherfuckers listen.
Why would somebody post it? And I should have screenshot.
I didn't even know it was booked. Fuck. Yeah, man, the body got loose.
Yeah. It was like a big article, and they like the king.
I thought the niggas got like, wow, the niggas got 25 years.
Like 17 and about the 17 or made a big
That dude does too.
I told you, my grandpa got all these other kids and daughter. He was married to my aunt, Shavada, maybe a year younger. Yeah, he was
that is wrong.
And Ricky was with him when he did it. Ricky got like,
yeah, he's drunk. Cause Ricky ain't with that. I was on the same tip, like he's drunk, man. First of all, I'm not gonna do that. You gotta do that sort of shit when I'm not around. I'm not with that. And I would fucking look at you sideways and doing that type shit. What is he doing? Like, it's crazy because niggas don't really make a kids like anyway. That's some shit. Let's see.
If it wasn't Peg that he got locked up with, it was his girlfriend. I can't think of their names, but they twins and they live in twins and one of their whole life.
That's it, baby. 6 years of super activities. The Castilian, to Castilian, Capricorn, Castilian, sentence conduct jury time 40 years in December 2017. sentence for his conspiracy. Looking at White 34 was sentenced to 17 to 5 years. I mean 17 and a half years. Looking at White.
Yeah, his brother named Ted. His brother named Ted. Yeah, something like that, yeah. But they called him something. I should not think of what they called him.
This was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
8 years ago, so Reek 41.
I think he just turned 39.
Just turned 39. He was 33. 2017. And the boy was 34.
Yeah,
he say Tariq Upchurch, 33, was sentenced to 18 years and 7 months. I mean, Wiley, 29, was sentenced to 15 and a half years. 6 other defendants also are from Philadelphia, previously pleaded guilty and were sentenced by judge for their age. Sidney Corners, 31, Rashawn Corners, 29, Jerome Lyles, 36. Oh, Strong got booked with them?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But they didn't get like double digits like they did.
Mm-hmm. Rasul Lucas, the boy Sue. Yahal Thorne, 24.
And that time is Dada.
Oh, that's Dasana Tool.
He's old? No, not that Dada.
Oh.
Not that Dada.
I didn't say that was the shoe.
With Dada, that people like bro.
Oh, from across the tracks?
Yeah, and that's his brother too.
I don't think I know that brother.
Yeah, I don't think people really know Sid, but
Cause I don't know Dada, I just know him as Dada.
yeah.
But who Cardell Crawford, 32? See your last one to get that. E. Rasul. Strong, I put that in there,
And they been saying Derek told on them, basically.
Who the fuck is that? Oh.
They said because Derek was like hustling with
You know, it's crazy.
I know, but this thing, they been saying Derek was hustling this time Rasul and somebody else got caught up in it. I think the boy who just said, whoever that is.
Wow.
They was hustling on Point Green.
They're the same age, so they probably like.
And Derek was hustling over there from the school or whatever. And the cops pulled Derek over, they cops come in, and they was like coming down and took him, like locked him up in like 1 second in jail or something. And he got out. How did he get out? And Rasul and them got put up in it. They say as soon as Derek passed Rasul's home, when they let him go, they locked Rasul up.
Wow.
Like, it was a lot of little weird, creepy shit.
No, you better believe niggas probably do some shit. The group, which included White, Upchurch, Wiley, Sidney, and Deshaun Corners, Miles, Lucas, Thorne, and Crawford as members show and deliver narcotics and ships in order to serve customers day and night. They, Upchurch, and Wiley also maintain residences around Philadelphia in order to store and package the narcotics for distribution. To the dedicated efforts of law enforcement in the case, approximately 35 controlled purchases of crack were made from the drug group, all captured on video. Wow. They was dickheads. They was just doing too much.
But you see what I'm saying? So why didn't I and
He actually got entertainment.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
Drug trafficking is an insidious activity that has driven demoralized neighborhoods, said acting U.S. Attorney Cecile Davis, an expert at it. A career criminal committed to living a life of crime and even with a federal conviction. That was just crazy. He didn't deserve that. That was crazy. Like, what? Like, bro. Hey, bro. Free pause, man. Free everybody that in the trial. Make them grand strong.
yeah, phone without a busy.
He was right. They gave that man 18 years and 7 months. I mean, Wiley, whoever the fuck that is, got 15 and a half years. And Strom and them, see, look, Boz got 19 and a half with 6 years of supervised release, whatever the fuck that means. I guess when he come home, he gonna be still booked, basically he gotta be in an athlete house or some shit. That's what they basically say, which is you gotta do that shit for 6 years.
Yeah, unless they saying he gonna be on house
Or that, yeah, supervised release, yeah, house arrest, or probably right. And then they go right there at the board, rules and conspiracy. Reginald White, 34, was sentenced to 17 and a half years. Tyreek Upchurch, 33, was sentenced to 18 years and 7 months. I mean Wiley, 29, was sentenced to 15 and a half years. 6 other defendants also offering, and that's Roman now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all got the other charges. But them 4 niggas got hit with Crazy John. So, you right. I don't know what the fuck he doing home, because the rest of them niggas is all locked up. And Strong just came home.
I think Sid about to come home too. I remember him saying that. Instead of stay them uncle, no, they his uncle, say his mom brothers.
Okay. Damn, all niggas got pulled up like that. That's crazy.
I thought you knew that.
I didn't know it was that many of them. I really only know about Boz. I'm gonna keep it all the way doing. And I thought it was Reek, but I always seen him home. So, I always used to see Reek and like Doc, and like I used to see Reek and Doc together a couple times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to see little mixes, and I used to do the little one. And I know how niggas play when they in groups. Like, niggas be acting new or weird, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I see niggas individually as all love, but they get with whoever they with. Yeah, like, I don't know a nigga. I don't never give a fuck about that, dude. I don't know y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm cool. I've always been cool. Like, but I just play y'all for knowing that y'all do sucker shit like that. Or they them types. If there's some real niggas that's always going to play the same, no matter where they at. It's crazy.